decided to switch itself off. We were unable to get it back on, so we are having to just go for a commentary stream at the moment. We do apologise. But the commentary is better than nothing. I'm sure you'll agree. So you haven't missed anything much. We've had no shots, no goals in the first half, first 8 minutes of the second half, I should say. Score still Sheffield United 2, Coventry United 0, but O'Brien could change that, but she's railroaded into touch. Remember to check out our sponsors here at Coventry United TV, Mogan & Mogan and Coventry Motorcycles and Scooters. Johnson. That was a rather hefty barge from Amber Hughes. I don't think there'll be any complaints about that one. Lord Mears. Down line to Hartley. Lord Mears again. Wilkinson. And that was rather less set in stone than the previous challenge. It's Wilkinson who goes down, once again holding her head. She had a head injury in the first half prior to scoring her goal. Hughes. And scooped up by Anderson. Nearly taking out the camera in the process. Here's Hartley. Johnson will give chase up the flank, unable to keep it in. It looks like Sheffield United are preparing a substitution. Strength by Amber Hughes, and looking to utilise the space on the wing with Hartley racing behind her. Amber Hughes looking to put it in for Shannon O'Brien. Couldn't make the crucial contact. Hughes like a freight train along the right wing, slipped it into the penalty area for the onrushing Shannon O'Brien, but couldn't complete what was a fantastic move set up by Amber Hughes. Woods away. Awesome feet of Beth Merrick in the midfield. Down line to Ashley Brown, the left back. Tripped by Rayner. Stays on her feet. With a 1-2 from Anderson, able to get the ball back. Oh, that was forced. Georgia Stevens. It looks like they're going for a 2 up front. Next to out Muscles Anderson. Georgia joining us here. Georgia Stevens has replaced Alice Castle, making a Coventry United debut, and here is Stevens. Georgia Stevens, nowhere to go. Just shield the ball well. She's got the free kick out of it. Cusack a little too enthusiastic in trying to retrieve possession. There's going to be a short stoppage. It looks like Rayner has gone down with an injury. United player currently receiving treatment. Rayner off the field momentarily. It will be permanent end to her game. Remains to be seen. does appear that Rayner may not be able to continue. Holding her head, maybe a risk of concussion. Well, Sheffield United have used set pieces to perfection today. Can Coventry United do the same? Short answer, no. Headed away by the first player. Brown. Doxey able to retrieve the ball into the area, and Kitching just grabs it before Stevens can latch on to the loose ball. Stevens looking to be a real talent already. Just the movement off the ball. Very impressive. Kitching with the clearance. Bounces over Wilkinson. Not like she's being held by Brown. The referee agrees. So the score on the hour mark, Sheffield United 2, Coventry United 0. Wood with a pretty comfortable catch at the near post. Johnson nods it back where it came from. Sweetman Kirk with Crackle behind her, nods it down for Johnson. Nat Johnson into the box, no one there at Wood. Merrick. And O'Brien stretch, who just couldn't make contact. It's been a frustrating day for the young striker. Merrick. And Beth Merrick with a push from behind from Rayner, who's back on the field. It looked the Rowlandson back on the field, and another Coventry United free kick to come. Hopefully it'll be better than the last one. Powerful hit by Wilcox, but it's well held by Kitching. Kitching seems to have done her homework on the powerful free kick taker that is Anna Wilcox. That's taking them from range, and when I say range, I mean very long range. Not your 15 or 20 yards, try 50. That's the ball in the edge of her own penalty area, deflected off Johnson. Hartley and Stevens racing to the seconds. It is Hartley who gets there first. Sweetman Kirk trips over her own feet. And it's Becky Anderson who comes away with it. Anderson. Ball for Doxu. Now Merrick. And Merrick trying to put it through for Georgia Stevens. They're trying to play her in. The balls just aren't quite there. Certainly has the firepower up front without finding them at the moment. Merrick charges it down. Chest control by Merrick. We know she can hit them, but didn't have the chance to. Close down, sharpish by Naomi Hartley, who scored the first goal of the afternoon. Sweetman Kirk now racing to the loose ball on the left-hand side. Miles slides in. Doesn't take the ball, but does take the leg. Come from Rayner. Strong header away at the near post by Anna Wilcox. It's with Rayner. Darting past Brown. A smart block made by Wilcox. Then the contender for the CUTV Player of the Match, Shannon O'Brien. We've got Lipka behind, Johnson to the right, Little to the left, and inevitably she was crowded out. There's some player, Shannon O'Brien, but it was too much even for her. And Sheffield United are preparing a double substitution. Remember in the Championship you can use 5 substitutes. Wheaton Kirk and Rayner. The first 2 changes for Sheffield United made. This is a free kick. It's a little put a head on it, but it's all bound. Good kick. Makes some space for Fran Orthodoxu. O'Brien, the ball was behind O'Brien, so it helps her run a little bit, but Shannon won't be deterred. Having her arm pulled by Rowlandson. Orthodoxu sends it up the back of Cusack, and they've got a corner out of it. Good counter from Coventry. Some of the contract absentees on the countryside of the field. You can hear a Phoebe Warner, Richard Rice, right, Matt Gauntlett, as well as Destiny Tucson, who is a new signing. Hopefully we'll make that debut next week. Hughes, and it's not the corner she would have hoped for. Lipka with the easy interception. Lord Mears. Matthews. And it's by Crackle. Straight back to Lipka. And Terry Matthews will make the run now for Sheffield United along the right hand side. Rowlandson. Turned away by Crackle. Lipka. Nat Johnson. Opportunity for Watson. Holly Chandler will be coming on for Coventry United in the near future. The United could be going to a 5-player back line. We've seen Jackson J. Bradford. What will Jay have to say at the final whistle when we catch up with the United gaffer? We'll be speaking to Jay at full time, so if there are any questions or queries that you have regarding today's match. The score at St George's Park in Burton, still Sheffield 2, Coventry 0. Goals from Hartley and Wilkinson. The difference between the two sides. It's Ashley Brown making way. At the end of her first Coventry United start. Want to keep Brown fit, not to overstretch the end of before she's fully settled back in after a lengthy absence. Chandler will finish at left back. Place of Brown, straight swap. That's the second Coventry United change made. Remember, although we do have 5 subs that can be made, they have to be made in 3 intervals. That's 2 already gone. Obviously, have 3 changes they can make remaining. And if they are all going to come on, they're all going to have to come on at the next time of action. After that, no more subs. Watson giving chase up the left. It's Lucy Watson. Squares it. And it rolls through a sea of bodies, and Merrick punts it out on this near side. No nonsense defending on the former Sheffield player. Lipka. He's back. Loaded away by Chandler. Lipka again, intercepted by Merrick. Sheffield are coming back for more. Free kick given against Merrick for the lunging on Rowlandson. goes and
one of the College United players is down. Can't quite make out who it is. It's Anna. It's Anna Wilcox who's gone down. That's a real shame, as she probably has been the player of the match so far for Coventry. The United subs warming up: Helen Dermody, Amy Woffman and Jenna Roberts are warming up the touchline. Coventry have six subs left, so they only have one more interval that they can use them. It would be good to see Dermody back. Don't have any more defensive options on the bench, Coventry, but if Wilcox can't continue, the best thing to do would probably be to put Crackle at centre-back and shift Orthodoxu to right-back. We know she can play there. Possibly bring on Helen Dermody to firm up the midfield. Probably the best way of thinking. That is, of course, if Wilcox can't continue, and we do hope that Spanner will be able to see out what's left of this match, and what is left of this match is 17 minutes. Not been a particularly eventful second half, I must say. An opportunity for Shannon O'Brien with the ball fizzed across her path is probably the best that we've seen. But Sheffield are getting ready for the corner, and United are going to have to defend it without Wilcox for the time being. It looks like Spanner will be coming back on, but it's unlikely to be before this set piece is taken. So Coventry now down to 10 players for the next 20 seconds or so. I've got to deal with Sheffield United's corner antics again. Can they make it free for free? It's Hartley, it's off the crossbar. They were that close to scoring from another corner. Set piece defending is becoming a bit of an issue today, it must be said. Hartley nearly doubled her advantage of a goal tally for the day. That's a slide in, the lines of flags for a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. There was Anna Wilcox back into the action, and she certainly made her presence known with a rather sturdy challenge, it must be said, on Lucy Watson. Doesn't look too rattled as the physio team make their way back to the Coventry United dugout. Thankfully, all players are still fighting fit and raring to go. And if Sheffield can get a third here, it will surely be good night, Vienna. 2-0, Coventry still have a fighting chance. And a yellow card for Anna Wilcox for the foul, which results in this free kick. It's virtually in a corner position, but about 5 yards closer to the penalty area. Whether that's an advantage or disadvantage, I'll leave that up to you. And we know how dangerous Sheffield United can be from set pieces. This time Wood doesn't give them the opportunity. That's a great ball from Wood. And it just bounces away from Becky Anderson. And Nat Johnson will see that safely into touch for a Blades throw. Hartley hesitates. Wilkinson brings it to feet. Loses out to Fran Orthodox, who takes it too close to Rima Lord Mears, who's always a difficult player to line up against. And now Lucy Watson latches onto Rima Lord Mears' ball and sends it floating over the corner of the net. The move made possible by Lord Mears' determination and vision. Watson couldn't capitalise. Wilcox. A shove on Shannon O'Brien. The referee gives the free kick. Not like O'Brien, well, she said he was shoved, but she was looking down to the ground before contact was made. So duped the referee on that one, but which was going down or not, there definitely was contact, so I would say it is a free kick. Maybe a preemptive free kick. The modern game. Wilcox getting some power behind that free kick. Nodded up by Hartley, who's there for the second. Anderson. O'Brien beaten to it by Little, the captain. Rowlandson. Matthews. Upfield by Cusack. Wilkinson now playing on the right side of that front three. He's bundled into touch, and I think Chandler has got a touch.